Hey guys, good morning to you, good evening, good afternoon, good night. Greetings to you. Just want to take the time out to give you guys some update on the status of things and how they're going with the engine. So, our caption for this report is Desperate Cry for Help. And so basically, I'm gonna keep the report pretty short, concise, and to the point. Um, so we were able to ship the old propeller out. So thank God for that. FedEx is now transporting the old um, propeller to the U.S. And then it will be assessed to see the condition of it, and then the shop will get back to me as it relates to what's the next plan of action. The engine itself, status on it is that all the components for it is in a cart. That's literally what the shop shared with me, that the parts are in a cart and it's now ready to be assembled, but they have not started assembling it as yet. So assembly has not yet started, but the components to put it together, it's pretty much already consolidated and ready to go. So we'll see. We were able to send them the remaining 9,000 US dollars to complete the 50% deposit. So the whole engine is for $48,000, and we were able to give them $25,000 as well. So the agreement is that once we give 50%, they build the engine, they will ship it to us, and then we have 6 months after it arrives in the Philippines, it's tested and everything. We have 6 months to pay the remaining balance. I had a little bit of an interesting week here where I got a request for a medevac flight. Multiple individuals reach out to me. Some of them are friends, some are family members, asking me for help transporting someone from Cebu to Manila. It's a mission, it's it's one of those requests where whenever I get the request from friends and family members, it came through on my Instagram, on my page itself. And when I read the message, it's basically I was referred to them by someone from Batanes. So one of my Ivatan family members who follows me made the referral when this family down in Manila area is asking for help to bring their loved one to from Cebu to Manila. That message, you can see that on your screen, or I'd posted about it actually. So in this case, when I'm not able to help the families, it's not easy to reply to them, but I always reply promptly because they're looking for help, so I don't leave them hanging at all. So even though I've been sharing so many updates and status, there's a pinned post on my page saying that the airplane is down, still waiting for a new engine and a newly built propeller as well. It's People still think that I'm still available for a flight. So whenever they come in, I have to just deal with it. Usually, when multiple people message me about a request, it's somewhat like fairly young person. I don't know the age, and I don't know the details, because once I'm not able to help, some of the details I don't ask. But I did tell the family that I'll be praying for them, that I'm not able to help them because I don't have a functional airplane at this time. They asked me for a referral, and I did. I sent them a referral of someone that I know that offers air ambulance services here in the Philippines. And the latest from the family is that I think the patient is a bit weak or getting weaker, and they are now trying to raise funds for for the air ambulance services that they contacted. Keep them in prayers. I think the amount they're praying for to be able to to be able to get that air ambulance services to help them is 750,000 pesos. If you take that amount and you convert it to dollars, which I'm gonna pull it up on my calculator here, 750. I'm gonna use 60 pesos. It's either 60 or 61 is the exchange rate. So let's use 60. That is basically 12,500 US dollars. So it's three quarter of a million pesos is 12,500 US dollars. So they're trying to source that amount of funds, and we'll keep them in our prayers. The worst case scenario is that if they cannot come up with that money and wherever the patient is, they're not able to help them, chances are that person is going to lose their life. And these are the times when the downtime is very challenging to cope. You know, I am used to um, I'm used to responding. This is why we exist. And when I'm not able to reply yeah, when I'm not able to respond, it's very challenging for me on a personal note. As you know, I just celebrated 25 years of surviving an accident that claimed the lives of three, should have taken mine as well. I know what it feels like to be laid in the hospital, needing help, needing surgery, needing attention, and you can't be helped if you don't have the money. I ended up spending 3 weeks in the hospital because I didn't have the money to afford the surgery. So fortunately, my school was willing to write a check and give it to the hospital, but it took 3 weeks for them to offer financial support. So we need to pray for this family. I'm praying that I'll be able to pay for the airplane engine fully. I don't want to owe them, so I'm grateful that I have 6 months after the engine arrives to pay for the remaining balance, which is 24,000 US dollars. But I'm praying that while they're building the engine, I'm praying that support will come in to offset the remaining balance and that we'll have for the shipping and handling and stuff for the new engine to come to the Philippines and the newly built propeller to come to the Philippines as well. Sadly, lives will be lost during this downtime. It's beyond my control. So, for those who are following me, I hope you're abreast with the updates because, the more people are abreast with the fact that we're grounded, that's why I pinned one of um, that is why I pinned one of the status that the airplane is still waiting for a new engine, hoping that I don't have to get messages asking for help, knowing what it takes to emotionally handle replying to those relatives that I'm not available for flight. So I hope this little report is a blessing to you. If you ever like to reach out, you can send us an email. It should be there on your screen. If you'd like to partner with us in helping us to offset these expenses so we can get back going, you're free to reach out to us. You can go to my website. And yes, we are a 501c3, so we offer tax deductible receipts from Canada and the US. If you're in the Philippines and you'd like to reach out to offer any financial support, you can reach out to get my BDO and Gcash account, or if you'd like to send something on a Western Union or whatever is most convenient to you, we can facilitate that. Prayer requests is very simple. We're asking that the shop can expedite a little faster to get the engine built, and that FedEx can expedite as well to get the old propeller to the US. And we're praying that God can bless financially so we can have the financial means to finish paying for the airplane to be restored. We're also praying for this family, this patient, that somehow He can work a miracle for them and that they can find the means necessary to afford the other air ambulance services available in the country. Um, Blessings to you guys, and we thank you for partnering. Thank you for praying. Please share this report so that people can know what is the status of the airplane and what's happening on our end. Mabuhay from the Philippines. Blessings to everybody. Take care. One love, and we'll talk soon again.